Hello my people and welcome to my channel. Today I hope you can see me. You can spot even every single spot on my face, every pimple I have. You can spot it clearly because yes, I upgraded this channel for a better video, I promised. Well, today I want to talk about what you should know before going to Gulf. Yes, what you should know before going to Gulf. And this, what I will talk about, people who are working in Gulf can attest to it. It's a true story. I just wished and hoped that somebody, before I traveled to Gulf back in 2011, told me or had prepared me mentally on things I will get over there. Because trust me, no agent will tell you that place is bad. I seated here, I will not tell you that place is bad because I've been there for 10 years. So I know the pro and cons of those countries. Having worked in Saudi and in Qatar, I have my good experience, of which I will do the video, my experience between Saudi and Qatar. Well, what you should know is what I'm here to talk about. Well, when I went there, I knew probably it's just like here home, where you have an off, you finish your work early, you can go stay somewhere or go visit a shopping mall or go to the market or go to a class and do something. That's what I was thinking. Little did I know I was going to a prison with no much freedom. Yes, when I got there, things were so different. Trust me. Number one, I lost my freedom the moment I touched down Saudi Arabia. Why? My passport was taken away. They processed the ID. I never saw my ID until the time my madam fully trusted me. That's the moment she gave me because I think she saw something in me. I'm a very trustworthy person and I do trust people very quickly. I also have discipline. So the way she used to send me out and coming back, then I come back, no issue, no stories. I think I gained. She could travel even far and come back and no negative story she could hear about me. I think that helped me to gain trust in her. She gave me the ID, but I never saw my passport until I was traveling. Either I'm coming or going. The last time I stayed with my passport is when I went there for the final years. That's the moment I stayed with both my passport and my ID. So the moment you touch down there at the airport, you lose your freedom. Yes. So you are under control. Anything you're being told, you have no alternative just to do it. Yes, that is one thing you should know. So things are different from there. It's not like just working as a house help here in Kenya, where you have freedom of going to shop anytime you wish, going to the market anytime you wish, visiting friends or even bringing friends over. No, things are different over there. Well, another thing, language. Language barrier is another thing. Trust me, we struggled. I and my friend, first few months, it was difficult. Yes, we could only wait until the doctor comes. They had a son there who was a doctor, so basically he understands a little bit of English. And that's the time she could tell us, she could talk to him and tell him what to tell us. But the entire day it was communication through signs, or just if she tell you just take this, put it here, clean, or do like this, she has to do in action, then you follow. All she had to call all the way from Saudi Arabia to London, where his son was studying, just to explain anything to us that we did not understand. But good luck, nilienda pale nikajitahidi. Just like some of you out there, you have to learn how to speak Arabic quickly. That makes even work easier. When there is language barrier, everything it's difficult. So you have to learn how to speak Arabic if the family does not speak English. Another thing, culture. Well, lucky you if you stay with a Christian over there. Lucky you if you stay with a non-religious people. So basically for us, we went to a Muslim home, but they treated us well. As you know, I stayed there for 8 good years in one family. I had no issue with their religion, and they didn't have a problem with my religion. And that was a super good for me and for them. We never argued. And the time she asked me to convert from a Christian to a Muslim, I would say no. She never like getting angry. You know, some other people get angry and they start telling you, oh, you know, my religion is good or no. No. Though she gave me some papers to read and books, but which I appreciated because now I get to know the little bit of Islam, so which is almost similar with the Christianity. So another thing, food. It was disgusting at the first moments. First days, it was hell. Only eating rice and chicken every single day until we got fed up. And she had to tell her husband, guess what? They don't want to eat rice anymore and chicken. What will we do? And remember Baba coming one day in the evening and she asked us, Madam, she said you don't want to eat rice anymore. And we said, yes, Baba, it's enough of rice. We need to change the diet. This is not what we eat back home. Especially on my side, even in the house, I hate rice with passion. I don't like it at all. So going there and feeding rice, lunch and dinner. Of course, you could not eat other food because you are trying to eat something you cannot understand, something you have never eaten even in your country. It was horrible at the beginning. But as we stayed long and long and long, we ate everything. I can eat anything. I can cook almost all Arab food. I don't know ni nini unaweza niambia sijui kupika ya Mwarabu. Yes, going there, it gave me another experience of becoming self-made chef. Another thing, dressing. Yeah, you have to dress decently. I thank God in Saudi Arabia I was dressed nicely. They could allow me to wear my dress. As long as it's not tight. They could allow me to wear my trousers as long as it's not tight. Even though sometimes I used to wear a uniform, but a decent uniform, like that of a nurse, and not every day, only when we have visitors. Because her friend knew I don't dress in uniform and they would bring the akadama home. So they did not want to show them that I'm treated different from them so that they cannot request the same in their house. That's the only moment I used to wear a uniform, but it was super cute. Another thing, it's lowering your expectations. Sometimes we go over there with a lot of expectations. But things kwa ground ni different. Unapata, hey, I was expecting this, it's not the same. Remember, that's not your mother, not your father, not your brother and sisters there. You have left your family in Kenya, so you're going to a whole new family there. So unapata hata expectations zenye ulikuwa nazo, all is none. That's the frustration. Another thing, parties. Parties in Arab country, it's almost every single day. Arab's home, it's just like a hotel. Always eating, always cooking, always, I don't know. That was the thing I was getting angry with from both Saudi Arabia and in Qatar. But in Qatar, it was worse. Because it was like every single day we had visitors. And every single visitors comes, they are not going home early. They have to eat their dinner at 11:30. It is 11:30 na uliamuka 6 or 6:30 or 5 in the morning. Wageni ndio hao wameingia, they don't want to go home early, they want to leave again 12 or even 12:30. So even at 1:30 you will find doing the kitchen cleaning. Then uende ukalale. Then tomorrow morning the same thing, uamke mapema. It was stressing, super stressing. But anyway, I will come to compare between the, as I have said, Qatar and Saudi. Well, working long hours. If you cannot withstand working long hours, for heaven's sake, Gulf is not your place. Gulf is not your place. Don't risk going over there, because you never know what type of a house you will land in. Unaweza enda family poa, unaweza enda familia mbaya. Unaweza enda family that they are always in the kitchen, or there is kid, it's super hectic, or you find yourself you are the only person, you're only worker in that house. My dear, you will sweat. So if you cannot withstand working long hours, stay home. That's not your place. Ama utafute commission uende kazi ya nje, where people work 8 hours or 12 hours. Okay? But if you cannot withstand more than 13, 14, 15 hours or even 16, please stay home. Another thing, working 2 houses. Yes. I've heard people talking about they're being told to work in 2 houses. Probably you're working from your boss, then your boss take you to their family to work for another person. And this is something I've always told. Even the client I refer to the office, I always say, please don't work for 2 houses. At all. Kataa na hakuna kitu atakufanya. When you send a contract here, you send a contract of 1 house, not 2. Nobody will force you, nobody will beat you. Simply say, no, I cannot. And they will do nothing. If they are fed up with you, they want to overwork you like that, just go back to the office, change another sponsor. Okay? It's not human for you to work in 2 houses and long hours. I understand from my perception, I know how hard it is, how difficult it is to work from 1 house, then you go to another house. I did work, and I did work because my fellow Kenyan left me, and before they got another kadama, I helped that person, and they paid me my money. I took the half salary from her. Then the boss, she was kind enough to work also. She was not lazy, so she helped me working half of the work. I did the half of work, of which I enjoyed. But if you know it is super stressing, you cannot, please don't do it. Another thing, kids. Yes. Going to Saudi Arabia, did not have an idea that people sometimes you can have a choice of not working with kids. But going to Qatar, yes, I did say I don't want to work with kids. I would rather work with an old person or a family with grown-ups. And yes, that's what made me change houses in Saudi Arabia, in Qatar. But yes, you have that option. I made my option, and when I went there, I did not work with kids. And whenever I went and find kids, I went straight back to the office. I am quick to anger. Niko na hizo hasira za haraka. Nikiambia mtu kitu nione nikausiki, or I'm repeating myself over and over something, I do get angry. So if you cannot work with kids, please don't work with kids, or don't go there. Find another job. Because children are super stressing, depressing. Kila mahali unazungushana na wao. Umepanguza, wamerudi hapa, wamemwaga maji. Umeacha, umeosha vyombo jikoni, ndio hiyo wamekuja wamechafua. They make you do your work almost like twice, 3 times. So I don't know, it's stressing. Some they are rude, some they would even spit on you, some they will talk in a bad language. Just the same way they used to talk to their parents, they think they can also talk to you in the same manner, forgetting your culture and where you come from. Children respect older people. But their things are different. Even their parents, they have no respect for them. So I know it can be stressing. And for those who work with kids and you manage it, hiyo siwezani. Another thing, it's sponsor. Yes. We never know when we are going over there. We never know. Nobody knows the kind of a sponsor you will find there. You might go there, find a nice sponsor like the one I got. I got an angel from heaven in Saudi Arabia. Very nice, caring. Everything was good for me. They took me like their daughter. They respected me. Once I got sick, they would take me to hospital straight. When I'm sick, I was not forced to work. When I asked for a no, I was definitely given. And she was never rude to me. Hamkosangi kupitana. And yes, those moments when we disagree, sometimes she would shout. And mimi na kichwa yangu, I would shout back. And because she don't like that, same with me. Just come and tell me, Zipporah, you did this and this, you should not do it. Nah, trust me, I could not have gone there I could not repeat doing the same thing again. But if you come shouting to me, then I will lower your ego. Same, don't dehumanize me. That make even your self-esteem goes down. So when you shout to me, I used to shout to her back. And after that, I would feel bad because that lady was like my mom. She treated me nice. And also she knew Zipporah does not like to be shouted on. So she had her ways of telling me something. And also when I'm angry, I had my ways of saying something to her. Madam, I did not like this one, but in a nice way. Until you feel, yeah, yes, I did a mistake, but the way she approached me, I'm good. See? Another thing, discipline. Have a self-discipline, for heaven's sake. The way you behave yourself, the way you carry yourself is the way other people treat you. Treat yourself with discipline and everybody will treat you with discipline. Show them how immature you are. They will show you the other way. And especially in the house where there is a male, children, or even the husband, please don't take risk. Don't entertain them. Have your self-respect. If you see something is happening, you have a ways of saying, you don't have even to talk. The way you will react on something being told to you, which is not impressing to you, you have the way you will react, and your reaction will immediately that person will tell that person or will indicate to that person, oh, she did not like it, I cannot repeat that thing again. But we have also already, if a male child comes in the kitchen, spank you, and you're like, what are you doing? Trust me, she will do it for the second time, third and fourth. And the moment he senses you're not getting angry, what next? You know. So when that man comes to the kitchen pretending he's making tea or anything, excuse yourself as quick as you can. The moment they enter the kitchen, excuse yourself. The moment they enter in the room you are in, you are working, excuse them. The moment they leave, just go back and continue with your work. Treat yourself with respect. I worked with 5 male, grown-up male, plus their dad. Those are 7 people, and nobody messed with me. Because I stood my ground, I was disciplined, I carried myself with in a way that they knew, Zipporah si wa kuchezewa. Their mother confidently traveled all over the country, leaving me behind with them and knowing nothing will happen. And I never got worried that, Madam, she's traveling, what will happen to me? No, because I know I stood my ground, I respected myself, and they know Zipporah is a no-go zone. So if you don't respect yourself, don't expect anybody to respect you over there. You will be raped. Utarudi hapa tu na mtoto na nothing will say. Sisi tutasema ni wewe mbaya ama tuseme ni Waarabu wabaya, na hautakuja kutuexplain, tuambie niliwachekesha, aliniguza nikafurahia. Utakuja kutuambia they raped me. Because of the shame, utaki kusema ni wewe unaenda kuwachekesha, utakuja kutuambia wao ndio wabaya. I'm not saying everybody over there is good. Yes, we have evil sponsors and evil males over there, but also that depends with your discipline. Ukiona kitu inakutendekea, just tell madam, please, next time when you're going out, don't leave me behind. Please, if you're going, take me to your neighbor or to one of your family. Then you come back. When you come back in the house, you come for me. Yeah? That way, it's a clever way of telling that madam that there is something happening in the house that you're not okay. Yeah? Because sometimes if you tell them, madam, your son did this to me, they will not take it. They will say, you are the bad one. You are the one who is misbehaving. And they will go against you and anything can happen. You know, everybody will do anything to protect their family. So, usijiweke kwa hiyo class. Don't put yourself in that situation. Respect yourself. And that's what I kept saying. Respect yourself. Another thing, and the final one, prayers. Hey God, that's the wilderness. There is nobody to cry to when you're depressed. When you're out of mood, you're nobody to express to. You are there only. The only person you can cry to, it's your God. The only option you can do is just praying gospel music. Ama zile wimbo tu zinakubamba, yeah, you know? Gospel, reggae, zingine. Sasa hapo ni wewe na Mungu wako. So prayers, because you never know. Never say there are no demons. There are. Na sijasema ati huko kuna wao ama mahali huko kuna wao, but you never know. There is spirits all over the world. So you have to stay keen. Be a prayerful person. Omba, maombi kusaidia. If you can fast, even if it's a single day in a month. Omba, please. I know how difficult it is to work over there. Sometimes when I was there, I could just say, when I'm angry with my madam, when I'm super tired and I'm still pressed to work, you cannot tell them, madam, I'm tired tomorrow. Some would not listen to you. When you go to bed, you take shower, now you go to bed, or even when you're showering, or when you're just alone in your room, the best thing you can let that feeling go, it's just by crying. And that was my best way of relieving myself. Whenever I feel super stressed, I miss the family, I'm tired, I'm working long hours, no sleeping. Sometimes I have nobody to cry. I don't want to share these things with somebody or somewhere. Because yes, I need this money. The only thing I could do is just cry for myself. I would cry and let that thing go. So that place is very difficult. Also join your WhatsApp groups, please. If you have a Wi-Fi or you have access to your phone, because I know some evil employer, they take your phone. If you have it and you have the Wi-Fi, please join WhatsApp groups. That one encourages most people. When you come, you share your story. Another one come and share her story. Another one anakuja nakwambia hili nitendekea. You see, you're not by yourself there. These things are happening also to others. Unapata hiyo nguvu. Unapata hiyo nguvu ya kuendelea na kazi. Si ndio? But when you're alone, when you hear people commit suicide, it's very quick. It's like just a snapping like that, and you feel, God, I cannot take it anymore, and you kill yourself. And you have heard stories. Mtu akikufia huko, the most stories they say, the person killed herself. See? We are not ruling out. Yes, you can be depressed, you cannot take it anymore. You have nobody to cry to, or you cannot even reach to your family to talk to these things. When you have a problem and you talk to somebody, that problem is half solved. But when you have nobody to talk to, it's super depressing. I can understand. So join as much groups also on Facebook. Join Kenyans, have friends, just have 1, 2, 3 with them, and that will help you to continue with the journey until you finish your contract. I always encourage people to finish your contract if you can, but if you can't, come back home. Okay, don't die over there. So well, after that, I think I've done it. I've said what I had in my heart or what I know. And because of that, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Share. Give me a like. You know I'm very active on replying to your message. If you have anything, just let me know. Inbox me on my Facebook, Nyokabi Waweru Official, and also I have a page and I also have the other account. So zote ni Nyokabi Waweru. Facebook, Nyokabi Waweru Official page. Nyokabi Waweru Facebook, also have another one. Then on Instagram, it's Nyokabi Waweru. My WhatsApp, it's there on my page, Nyokabi Waweru Official. It's there. So you can inbox me, you can have 1, 2, 3 talk. So if you are preparing yourself to go over there, then at least I can tell you something and you will go through with it. You know, being prepared by somebody who has been there, it's not just like going like, mi nilichukua tu passport, nikalipiwa ticket and visa and got into the airplane and I went to. No, but when you have somebody with an experience and they tell you this and this will happen, this and this will not happen, at least you know, you get some knowledge, or you get that insight of what will happen. Now, because of that, have a good night, sweet dreams. I love you all. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. We continue this journey. Until next time, have a nice time.